who is a middle school student, to speak.
Oh dear, I'm short, am I? Greetings everyone, I am Shao. I'm a 14-year-old middle schooler and an American-born Chinese. I am proud of my Chinese heritage, and I am also proud to be an American citizen. Growing up, I developed a deep interest in history and current events, the issues of the real world. One of the recurring themes in history in our society today is that of injustice, which includes the division between those of a different race, culture, or belief, those who are supposedly different, and also includes the actions and thoughts caused by such division. I want to mention that injustice is not the issue of just one group, but a challenge to all. It is a menace that tears into the hearts and spirits of all humanity, although it may not be obvious to some. It rears its terrible head when we act discriminately, or lash out in bitterness, or refuse to allow true justice to prevail. And this is only magnified when society turns a blind eye to the injustice, although it has an obligation to correct it. Oftentimes, injustice comes sneakily, unalarmingly. Although we know that injustice has occurred, we ignore it, tolerate it, believing mistakenly that it was just a small blip on the radar, or that it has nothing to do with our own lives. But even the tiniest unjust action has terrible, serious consequences, events and effects no one should ignore. For if we do, we have offered no solution. Other times, in times of tragedy, we only concentrate on how injustice affects those like us, and do not pay full attention to the others affected. It is, of course, the right thing to do to stand up for ourselves or our community. But when doing so, we must all remember that there is still others who, although not sharing our culture or way of thinking, have also been struck by the crushing weight of the pain of tragedy and injustice. We must move beyond cultural borders and reach out, for in the end, we are all Americans, all human beings, all entitled to justice. Indeed, we must further the cause of justice for all. Recently, there have been multiple incidents of injustice and turmoil, not just this one tragedy. And when I look at it all, I think of what Robert Kennedy, the Attorney General behind the Civil Rights Act of 1964, spoke of 50 years ago during the Civil Rights Movement of the 1960s. He said, what we need in the United States is not division, but love and wisdom and compassion toward one another, and a feeling of justice toward those who still suffer within our country. In the light of the terrible tragedy of November 2014 and injustice of the events following it, we must remember to neither stand idly by or stand up for ourselves, but forget the pain of others. We must allow justice to prevail, not just for one group, but for all Americans regardless of race or background or belief. I see a bright future in front of all of us. I see a bright future where everyone is treated equally and fairly. But this is only possible if we all stand together, united, to fight for our rights and fight for justice. Thank you very much.